You may be entering a period where you're taking much more control over where your life is headed. The overall energy for this reading is the Emperor with the Three of Wands. So this tells me that there's something here about structure, leadership, boundaries, kind of deciding where your future is going, instead of just waiting to see how things work out. Lots of Aries energy here with both the Three of Wands and the Emperor. I did pull a couple of clarifying cards on what it is we want to sort of see or go forward with, and I got a double new beginning. Ace of Wands and Ace of Swords. So Ace of Wands is about having a spark, having sort of a creative new endeavor that you're wanting to go on. The Ace of Swords is about clarity, communication. So this might be a creative new writing project or a creative new venture of some kind where you're going to be communicating a lot more. But all of this together is a really powerful combination, and you are taking control, taking the lead of where this goes. All right, so I do think in the recent past, though, we've been struggling a bit. We've got the King of Swords reversed. Now, this can represent poor leadership, or maybe rigid thinking, or just bad communication, or maybe some manipulation, or someone who's using their authority in a way that just isn't right. So you've been dealing with some kind of situation here where the logic or communication has just been really distorted. So in the present, we have the Three of Pentacles reversed. So you've recognized that there's just a problem with this kind of collaboration. It's just not working. You feel unsupported. You may be realizing that the people around you or your environment are not helping you actually build what it is you want to create in your life. And I think it's really important, when we've got the Emperor and the Three of Wands here, because it looks like you're kind of deciding to try to go in a new direction rather than force something dysfunctional to work. And you really want to create kind of a new structure, a new exciting beginning for yourself. And you're having to look beyond your current environment. So you're probably going to be dealing with new people, new opportunities, a different audience, maybe an entirely new direction with all this kind of newness clarifying. So in the upcoming immediate future, we've got the Temperance. And the Temperance is just telling you don't have to rush this. Okay, you can take the time to sort of blend things together in a way that makes best sense for you. You're trying to find a good balance here. So you aren't necessarily taking one giant leap and kind of experiencing this overnight change. Instead, you're gradually creating something that just fits you a lot better. So on the board right now, we've got the air signs, so Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. We've got Capricorn, and we've got Sagittarius now. In the advice, we have double Virgo energy, so 8 of Pentacles with the Hermit reversed. So this is kind of telling you, yes, you want to do the work. You want to practice. You want to learn. You want to take the time to develop your skills. Try to get better at whatever it is you are trying to build. But don't isolate while you're doing it. All right? The Hermit reverse kind of is telling you to come out of your shell. Okay? Don't spend too long overthinking or isolating or over preparing. It's not going to be perfect, and that's okay. I think the message here is that, poor collaboration in the past or in your current energy doesn't mean that you have to do everything by yourself. It just might mean that you might need to find better people to collaborate with. So overall, I'd say you're moving away from a situation where something or someone has held too much power. The communication, the leadership, something there was not functioning right. And the collaboration hasn't really been working. But you're moving towards something that is much more intentional and much more unique to you, kind of heading in your own new direction and new boundlessness. All right. I hope that helps.